William Morrow and HarperAudio present The New Normal, a roadmap to resilience in the pandemic era by Jennifer Ashton, MD, MS, with Sarah Toland. This is Dr. Jennifer Ashton. To all the essential workers, to everyone who has been personally affected by COVID-19, directly or indirectly, and to everyone, everywhere, working toward the prevention and treatment of this virus. And to Alex and Chloe, you continue to be my universe. Introduction. Several months into the coronavirus pandemic, I was running through Central Park when it suddenly struck me that everything was different. Central Park looked largely the same. It's one of the few immutable aspects in a city that never sleeps. But the people in the park were different. Everyone in masks, far more joggers, and far fewer tourists. Then there was me. I was actually running in the park, which wasn't typical. But since I don't go to the gym anymore, running outside has become my new normal. Just as I was finishing my new workout, I nearly ran into several dozen people standing on the sidewalk at the end of the park. This was odd. New Yorkers don't just stand idly on the street. This is a city that moves and moves quickly, but it now appeared that people seemed to have fewer places to go or less incentive to go anywhere in a rush. Then I realized what they were doing. They were standing in line to go inside a Whole Foods market nearby. The line snaked around the block with people standing 6 feet apart on bright green decals plastered on the pavement. Every time a shopper exited the store, a security guard would let someone in, reminding them to follow the one-way aisle arrows around the store. This was hardly an unusual sight. Lines were forming outside stores all over the city and across the country. But it wasn't until that moment that I realized what it meant. If everyday activities, like how we exercise and shop for food, have changed so significantly, nothing in our world will ever be the same again, even if or when we find a cure for COVID-19. The coronavirus crisis has been like an asteroid hitting Earth. Our world has been permanently impacted and indelibly reshaped. It was like someone had suddenly unfurled a big banner across the end of Central Park that read, "Welcome to the new world. Everything here is different. Take a good look around and get used to it." Months later, the new world that I first witnessed outside Central Park is now our new normal. Lines at grocery stores have come and gone, and regulations have inevitably changed, but the endpoint is the same. The asteroid has hit, and it's ushered in a whole new era. And in the pandemic era, what we do, how we think, what we fear, and what we believe in are all drastically different and will be for years to come. I've never seen anything like it before. No one has. The coronavirus pandemic is the single greatest story of our lifetime. Nothing in my career as a doctor or medical correspondent has even remotely approached the COVID-19 narrative in terms of its social, medical, economic, political, physical, mental, and emotional fallout. During this fallout, I've had a front row seat, watching the story unfold, interpreting its twists and turns, and then analyzing and retelling it for millions of viewers. I've been with ABC News since 2012 and the Chief Medical Correspondent for the network since 2017. I've appeared regularly on Good Morning America, World News Tonight with David Muir, Nightline, and other national programming. But when the outbreak began, I started to go on air for up to 13+ hours per day and started broadcasting the show GMA3, What You Need to Know, with Amy Robach. Since then, I've lived, slept, and even dreamed COVID-19, reading all the research and speaking regularly with epidemiology experts, public health officials.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?